Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Tarot. This is the Daily Tarot for Thursday, September 25th, 2025. I hope everyone is having a good week. I'll take a look at a few cards here today to get an idea of what the energies are for the day, what insights or inspiration we can gain. Sort of get a look so we can plan ahead and or review our day if you're looking at this at the end of your day. Maybe journaling, maybe using the cards that have come up to review the day that you've had. Just going to pull a few from the Smith-Waite tarot deck here, the old classic standby. I always return to this deck. It's a foundational deck for me in all of its forms, but this one in particular I really enjoy. Just shuffle a little bit. I'm not really feeling the need for the pendulum on this one. Cards are pretty fizzy this morning, so I'm enjoying that. Let's see what we have for the day today. No, that one. That's the one right there. And this one right up here. That one just wanted to flip over. Yeah, I wonder why. It's the High Priestess. Wow, that one just came right out. Okay. 5 of Wands and the High Priestess. So today is very much about getting into it, right? Like get into your day-to-day, get into the things that you enjoy, hold these things close and step out the door, and don't worry about getting a little dirt on you today. Today is about 5 of Wands is always about friendly competition. It's the sports ball card. it's more than that, of course, but it is about that, how competition, how peaceful, well, maybe not peaceful, but friendly, mature competition helps us to find our way in the world. It helps us find our path. It helps us find what isn't our path. And it helps us sort of and guides us in the physical world, this bumping of shoulders, this jumping in and playing a sport. Here, a bunch of folks are knocking each other around with sticks, and they're just trying to see who's the best at knocking each other around with sticks. And so this is a vibe. This is a vibe of not being afraid to put yourself out there, to step on the gas and, well, don't step on the gas too much. Stay in the speed limits, kids. But it is that sense of jumping into life and not being afraid of a little bumps and bruises. And that goes not only physically, but emotionally and mentally. Spiritually, you can't really get a bump or a bruise, right? But emotionally, mentally, like not being afraid, because those all teach us things and make us better. We have to sometimes process those things, but they help guide our way. Now, the High Priestess comes along and wants us to stay, as we are doing this physical work, right? While we are engaged in this physical activity of life, High Priestess wants us to stay connected to spirit. High Priestess wants us to remember that connection, remember that tether we have to the divine, and how it speaks to us and how it will guide us even through the most competitive moment we may find ourselves in. We can always tap back into this spiritual energy. We can tap into this sense of deep self and that connection to universe, to love, and that universal energy that is out there and is all around us all the time. In the long story of the day, the truth within that comes from the High Priestess, this is what's going to win out. But this is what's also going to help you as you step into the fray of the day. Okay. Um, there might be a lot of surface noise today. It might be hard to, um, the old signal to noise ratio idea that there is so much noise in a radio frequency that it's hard to find the actual signal. And so there might be a lot of noise today, is also what I'm getting from this card. Um, but it's going to be, if you take the time to stop and maybe just do some breathing exercises or take 10 minutes and meditate or just center in your heart space, you're going to be able to find that connection, right? That spiritual connection and that deeper core that's going to help you find that signal. That is the signal, right? And you're going to be able to carry that into this Donnybrook, right? It's about how you approach the Donnybrook, right? It's how you approach the chaos. If you approach it as a chaotic individual, or your energy is scattered, or maybe you're ungrounded, and you just go into it, you're liable to drain yourself. You're liable to get hurt. Like, there's just tons of things that can happen. But if you approach this physical activity, this getting involved in life today with this connection, like the high priestess has, to what is behind the curtain, what is the deeper power and energy that we all can tap into. If you tap into that today, I think you're going to find that this can be a heck of a lot of fun. And you can learn a lot here. All right. Yeah, it's like she's watching. The high priestess is watching this fiasco unfold, and she's staying seated, and she's actually somewhat enjoying it, because this is an outer expression. This is expression in the physical, but it's coming from a place of of being grounded internally. I was trying to figure out a good way to say it. Yeah. All right, let's take a look at an oracle card. I'm looking at my available decks, and we're going to use this one. This is the Angels and Ancestors deck. It's just a staple anymore. I just use this deck almost every day. Okay, let's see what punctuation Spirit wants to throw. It's this one. Oh, grow within your current situation. Yeah. So your situation today might appear to be chaotic, and it's how you define it, right? You can grow within a chaotic situation. You can grow within a fiasco, but the only way to really do that is to really get your roots deep, and your roots into the spiritual core, and understand and tap into your connections here. And you can find the signal in the noise for sure. All right. I hope everybody has a wonderful Thursday, and I will see you again on Friday's reading. The Moon Path reading is up. It'll be linked at the end of this video, and you can always reach me at alongadifferentpath@gmail.com. I hope you have a wonderful day, and yeah. Okay. Peace and strength, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.